Hello friends, welcome back. Shalom Aleichem. The Torah tells us that the night before Jacob was to meet up with his brother, they'd not been apart for many years, and finally Jacob had decided it was time to come back, and he was hoping to be able to make up with his brother Esau. The night before they are to meet, we're told that Jacob meets a stranger. He's out alone. It's dark. And the stranger begins to wrestle with him. The stranger initially tried to kill him. And they wrestle and they struggle. And finally, this stranger pushes the hip bone out of its socket. So out of Jacob's hip bone out of its socket. And so Jacob is limping, but he still won't let go. And finally, as sun rises, the stranger says to Jacob, "Yes, please let me go. I have to go. I have to praise God." And so Jacob realizes this is no simple stranger. This, in fact, was an angel. And he says, "No, I won't let you go until you bless me." And it's at that point the angel says, "You know what, your name really should be changed from Jacob to Yisrael, because you've been victorious over man and over angel." Then the Torah tells us, Al Kain, and it's because of this event, Lo yochlu bnei Yisrael et git hanasheh, Jews may not eat the sinew that's at the displaced hip. So there's particular sinews that we're not allowed to eat, even in a kosher animal, of course, because to commemorate this event. And this is perplexing, because there are no other commemoration commandments that we have from the beginning of creation till the time of the Exodus. So it's almost about 2,500 years. There's no special mitzvah to commemorate something. We don't commemorate, for example, Abraham's tremendous success at his war against the four kings. We don't do anything to commemorate the binding of Isaac, and on and on. And here suddenly the Torah finds it necessary that it's important that we commemorate, and very specifically, this struggle. What is the struggle really about? It's really about Jacob's life having been saved. But so then why focus on the detail? The detail of not eating a particular sinew with an animal. And the Rebbe explained this beautifully. In conjunction with Yud Tes Kislev, the 19th of Kislev, which is the Rosh Hashanah for Chassidut and Chassidic thinking, one of the principles of Chassidus is the concept of Hashgacha Pratit, divine, detailed providence. So every detail that happens is by divine providence. Here the Torah is emphasizing that don't just look at the whole story. Yes, of course, don't lose sight of the plot. But don't forget every detail is important. The fact that the angel came and misplaced this particular sinew is of particular significance. Everything that happens is by divine providence. Wishing you and yours a good Shabbos.